gentlemen, as we are about to begin, please be seated. I have a note to before we begin today's seminar. I would like to seek your cooperation in completing this seminar. Kindly switch your mobile phone to silent mode to avoid interruption. Thank you for your kind cooperative and attention.
Ayo, tim.
Om Swastiastu. Honorable First Speaker Radha Swami, Honorable the Second Speaker Ayu Apriliani, Honorable the Third Speaker Andini, Honorable the Fourth Speaker Chatur Arya, and Honorable all the participants. First of all, let's thank the Ida Sangya Widibasa, who has given us some mercies and blessings so that we can attend this agenda without any troubles and obstacles. I would like to introduce myself. I, Igede Bayu Prayogi, will be your master's ceremony this morning and the moderator for this seminar, Agus Mahardikayasa and Vicky Nugraha. Welcome to today's seminar, Why Should You Learn English? To commemorate the Language Month, we would like to thank everyone here for making to attend this remarkable seminar. Ladies and gentlemen, on this occasion, allow me to introduce you to today's agenda. First, open by praying together. The second, presentation. And the third, question and answer session. And the fourth, closing. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, let's open this seminar by praying together. Pray start. And pray over. Ladies and gentlemen, now we proceed to the seminar agenda. This presentation will be delivered Radha Swami for the first speaker and Ayu Apriliani for the second speaker and Andini for the third speaker, Chatur Arya for the fourth speaker. And also this agenda will be guided by Agus Mahardikayasa and Vicky Nugraha as the moderator. We invite all the distinguished speaker and the moderator to come to start the presentation, please.
Okay, thank you for the time given to me. Hello, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How are you? Hopefully, you will stay healthy, enthusiasm, and of course, we hope you to be ready to take a part in today's seminar. With the theme is Why Should You Learn English? My name is Kade Agus Mahardikayasa, or you can call me Agus. And of course, I'm as a first moderator for today's seminar. And the second moderator, the name is Iwayan Vicky Nugraha. Hi, Vicky.
Hi, Agus, what's up?
I'm fine. So at this seminar, we will discuss about why should you learn English, the reason why you should learn English, the role of English in the world of work, the importance of learning English, and also tips how to learn English. This time, the explanation will be delivered by the speakers who are very beautiful and also reliable in their respective fields. Let's start from the first speaker, named Rada. Come on, Rada, please begin.
So thank you from moderator Agus and Vicky. So I'm as a first material speaker. Before I start my material, I would like to tell you about myself first. My name is Neputra Daswami, and you can call me Rada. So for the material is the reason why you should learn English. So for the first, the reason is English is the language of international communication. You know that English may not be the most spoken language in the world, but it is the official language of 53 countries and spoken by around 400 million people across the globe. You know that being able to speak English is not just about being able to communicate with native English speakers. It is the most common second language in the world. If you want to speak to someone for another country, then the chances are that you will both be speaking English to do this. So the British Council projects that by 2020, 2 billion people in the world will be studying English. Learning English is important as it enables you to communicate easily with your fellow global citizens. So for number 2 is English is the language of business. English is the dominant business language, and it has become almost a necessity for people to speak English if they are to enter a global workforce. Research from all over the world cross-border business communication is most often conducted in English, and many international companies accept employees to be fluent in English. So for the global companies such as Airbus, Daimler, Chrysler, Fast Retailing, Nokia, Samsung, iPhone, Renault, SAP, yes, like that. Microsoft and Beijing, you know that Microsoft in America have mandated English as their official corporate language. In addition, in 2020, in company Rakuten. So, in Japanese polls between Amazon and eBay made it mandatory for their employees to be able to speak English. The importance, so I mean, the importance of learning English in the international marketplace cannot be understand. Learning English really can change your life. So for the number 3, the reason is speaking English gives you access to a world of entertainment. So I mean, many of the world's top films, books, and music are published and produced in English. You know that. Therefore, by learning English, you will have access to a great wealth of entertainment and will be able to have a greater cultural understanding. If you speak English, you won't need to really on translation and subtitles anymore to enjoy your favorite books, your favorite movies, your favorite songs, films, and TV shows like that. Watching movies and you must to look for subtitles. So in the English language is also great and fun way to learn it. So for number 4, for the last, is learning English give you access to more of the internet. For the internet, sorry. So according to a report by Education First, English is the language of the internet, and estimate 565 million people use the internet every day, and an estimate 52% of the world most visited websites are displayed in the English language. So learning English is important as it gives you access to overhaul the content on the internet. Knowing how to read English will allow you access to billions of pages of information which may not be otherwise available. So, for the conclusion, the importance of learning English today. Although learning English can be challenging and time-consuming, we can see that it is also very valuable to learn and can create many opportunities. So thank you. That's my material. So yeah, thank you for your time and thank you for your attention, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So that's the very interesting explanation about the reason why I should learn English by Radhaswamy. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who want to ask a question about that the material has been delivered, I invite you to ask your question right now. Anybody have question?
I think no.
Anybody else may to give me a question?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if anybody don't have question right now, I think in the last presenting, I will give you the time to ask question if you have question about this material, about the reason why should learn English. Okay, if anybody no have question, we continue to the next speaker. Okay, the next speaker is Made Ayu Apriliani. So she will deliver the material about how to rule of English in the world of works. Okay, Ayu, the time is yours. Thank you.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Who are you? Okay, I hope everyone is in good condition. In this seminar, we will talk about how the role of English in the world of work. Okay, the need for the world of work for human species who have English skills is now getting the bigger. Okay, the bigger. Your selling point in the professional sphere will centrally be higher when you can master this forehead language. You are also expected to be able to communicate fluency in that language wherever. What is it that makes English so important? Come on, consider the following explanation. Number one, greater job opportunities. Mastering English give you greater jobs opportunities. How can being able to speak basic English has now become a mandatory requirement to be expected for work in various companies. The better quality of your English, the better you chance of getting a job at a good company. In fact, this applies to only to you on a national scale, but also internationally. Okay, number two, increase opportunity for career development. When you have been expect to work in a company, of course, um, you will not stop here. Of course, you don't want to. Of course, you don't want to, right? To be stuck in one job's positions forever. If you want to develop a career, move up the ranks, the scope of the skills you master, and many more you need to learn English. The benefit of English in developing a career is for networking, opportunities to learn, and opportunities to gain experience anywhere. Okay. Number three, ending connections. When you can speak more than one language, then that means you can communicate with more people. Of course, you don't want to waste that opportunity if you really want to move forward in the professional sphere. With good communication skills in English, you can get acquainted with anyone. Never understand the magical power of getting to know many people. It could be then one day someone you know becomes one of your connections in the world of work. Number four, access to various information. To move forward in your career isn't not just the connections and skills you need. You also need to learn a lot about the work, the world of work that you are in. Then, for you need to know a lot about various things. One of them, you can read a lot. If you can speak English, the number of reading books, articles, and various information you need will certainly be more. Next, make business travel easily. One of the opportunities to export your career is go on a business trip. There you can meet new people and get different experience. And unfortunately, not everyone has that opportunity. Usually, you have to be someone who is considered qualified to be asked to go on a business trip by your boss. The advantages of mastering English is that you can become a virtual figure for your boss to respond the office on business trips, especially international trips. Okay. The last, experience awareness of outside culture. One of the opportunities to expand your career is to go on a business trips. There you can meet new people and get different experience. Apart to unfortunately, not everyone has that opportunity. Usually, you have to be someone who is considered qualified to be asked to go on business trip by your boss. The advantage of mastering English is that you can become a portal figure for your boss to respond the office on business trip, especially international. Okay, in fact, your knowledge of Farhad's culture will help you understand the context of Confucius will collect or business partners from various countries. You don't want to catch the other person's request when you are busy catching because you don't understand the context. Okay, I think that's all for my seminar. Any question?
Okay, everyone, any questions for Ayu Apriliani explanation?
Yes, I want to ask one question about Ayu's presentation. So,
Okay, please, Cynthia.
okay. In this day, I often hear about the issue of some people who can develop their business well without have to speak English with their business partner. Do you think this issue is true?
Okay, thanks for the question, Cynthia Dewi. In my opinion, there could be many people who are leaders or company owners who can't speak English. Usually, a leader with a model likes this will find it difficult to market the products she sells upwards even if someone leads who cannot speak English, who wants to market their products and boards will depend on other people employees. He will not be able to become independent. Okay, Cynthia?
Thank you.
Okay, any other question from the audience? Okay, we will waiting for the questions.
Any question?
Okay, if no other questions, we will continue to the next presenter. The namely about importance of learning English, and which is will be delivered by Triandini. Okay, let's get started, Andini.
Okay, thank you for the time and the opportunity that I gave to me. So, our topic is about the importance of learning English, and I'm going to talk about the importance of learning English. As we know, English is an international language. Moreover, in today's globalization, right? English is the language of international communication. Learning English is important, especially when it comes to education. Moreover, English enables us to introduce our culture and linguistic diversity to those who would want to know about the nation. And English is urgently needed on both national and international lines. Actually, lots of benefits in learning English, and I would like to tell and explain some of the importance of learning English. The first is adding knowledge. Many of the learning resources available through books as on the internet are in English. You are certainly have read about books that had an excellent but in English. And have you ever discovered knowledge on the internet that is very useful and yet it's in English? Hence, adding to knowledge is one of the more important reasons for learning English. Okay, by learning English, we can sift through many sciences. Today, English is a global language that will always be spoken. So, by learning English, we will add to our knowledge. As the second speaker told about how English in the world of work, a big chance to find a job. At present, finding suitable employment is not easy, but if we are able to speak both languages, it is a great opportunity for us to find employment. Well, as it's been explained that English played a significant role in anything in an increasingly advanced era like this. Our ability to speak in two languages will be an added value to us. We will be able to find careers within the international ranks if our uh, uh, English speaking skills are excellent. Okay, and the third is further education. Continue to higher education if you feel that school in Indonesia is not enough and you want to pursue the goal of higher education abroad. This is the important thing why we have to learn English when we want to enter university of various levels. English has become one of the tests that provide for our exams. And with English, certainly, we will not be overwhelmed by English tests, probably for some people, and may find so burdensome. And the fourth is ready for tourism. For all people who has hobby to traveling, and I'm sure many of you like traveling, and this is also the important thing to learn English, as we have discovered most of the world speaks English to interact. If you have an interest in overseas travel, and you have when you fluent in English, you can easily socialize with people around you. Um, and the recreation can be both simple and enjoyable. Okay, that's about the material of the importance of learning English. Thank you.
All right, Anini. So that's very interesting explanation about the importance of learning English. So, ladies and gentlemen, for those who have a question about that the materials being delivered, I invite you to ask your questions now.
Can I
Okay,
try it?
if anybody has question,
Can I try it?
okay, the time is yours.
Okay, first of all, thank you so much for the opportunity to given for me. So my name is Nika Kartayani. I want to ask for some people learning English is less important and feeling very difficult. How can we improve our desire for it? Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the question, Artayani. English is the language of international communication. We can expand our communication network with outsiders and so on. Learning English is a way to connect with the outside of the world, uh, the outside of world. The use of English will certainly be needed when you are in the college, event, and many more. Learn something as it's been explained. You found some books or article that is very useful, but in English. In this case, you have to motivate yourself. Anything should be start from ourselves, want or not, like it or not, since English is now the international language. And if you don't have motivation for yourself, however, based on my experience, it would be difficult if we don't start with ourselves first. Motivate yourself because you will certainly face the use of English. If you are, we can learn from that. And another way is to enjoy it. If you feel difficulty and make some mistakes, be grateful always because what happened is for the best and keep trying. Um, I think that's about me. Thank you.
Okay. Anybody have more question?
No.
Hello.
I would like to ask, sir,
Okay, let's go. Continue.
thanks for the opportunity that given to me. I would like to ask that how to learn so fast. The question is how to learn so fast. Is it clear?
Okay, Intan, thank you. And then so Andini, so you hear the clearly the question?
I'm sorry, pardon. Can you repeat your question?
So
The
the
question,
question, okay, Intan.
the question is how to learn fast.
Okay, maybe you can follow English course and then learn from read a lot of books and then watching television, watching movie and then um, uh, read a lot, watching movie and listening to the music probably, and just enjoy the process. I think that's all. Thank you.
All right, very interesting explanation about the importance of learning English. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we move now to the last discussion. It's about tips how to learn English. So which will be delivered by Catur Arya Sacani. All right, Catur Arya Sacani, the time and place it's yours. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, everyone. I am Chatur Arya as a member of content creator Aaron English on YouTube and Instagram. So as a representative member of the YouTube channel that is successful and in demand by many people who want to learn English. Thank you so much for accepting me to give information for you all about tips how to learn English. But first, before we go to the topic, I want to tell you a short story about my experience. So, long time ago, honestly, I can't speak English. Then I learned some tips that I will give to you all. And right now, I am become a member of content creator that will give people information about tips, learn English, and all about English grammar mistakes and vocabulary. So let's go. This tips how to learn English. As one of the most spoken language in the world and the common of business, education, entertainment, learning English is nearly an necessity these days. Although it is often considered one of the most difficult language to learn, with the right attitude, commitment, and these 10 tips, anyone can do it. Listen, and to find out 10 tips to learn English. Okay, let's go to the topic. First is build your vocabulary. In this topic, in this point, work on building your vocabulary every day by choosing new words to learn and repeating each word over and over to reinforce the memory of those new words. So the step is first, underline words you don't know. Look up the word in an English dictionary such as Merriam-Webster, and this is not the translations, okay? And you will get much more out of reading the definition and then read sentences using the word to get to know the meaning. Second is choose 5 new words that you would like to learn each day. And the third is write the words and their meaning out on paper at least 10 times each. And the last is at the end of the week, go over each day's 5 words for a total of 35 new words a week. This daily task will only take 30 minutes, but it will greatly improve your knowledge of English words. 2. is speak English. Speaking English daily will help you learn English and will also help your confidence while speaking the language. Keep in mind, confidence is the key to sounding natural and feeling good about your learning experience. Even if you only know a little, keep speaking out loud. Speak as often as possible, even it is only to yourself. And the third is use online translator to help with pronunciation. As we mentioned in tips number 1, we recommend looking up a word you don't know in English dictionary. However, online translator can be great resource as they can clarify your understanding and pronunciation of word. To hear the word, you can click the audio button and listen to how the word or phrase sounds. The fourth is active listening. Listen attentively to a variety of language content anywhere you can, and paying close attention to sources like the news, popular song, and everyday conversation can greatly increase your knowledge of words, word pattern, phrase, and expressions. And by focus on the audio alone, you can learn a great deal about inflections and mentions of specific words. 5 is read often and read out loud. Reading will help in the repetition of saying what English words look like. Reading out loud will help you pair the sound of word to the text on the page. And remember that reading books with dialogue is also great for derive meaning from context. Clues and will usually involve conversations that you will hear in everyday life. 6 is practice with friends. Set up scenarios with friends so you can role play in different settings to practice your new vocabulary and phrases. And since you won't know what your friends will say next, it's great practice for thinking quickly, as you would when speaking English in real setting. Here's is a small list of some good topics to try, such as going to the movies, eating at the cafe, grocery shopping, and talking about school. 7 is use on an online dictionary for synonyms. Use an online dictionary to look up synonyms of words that you know. Keep an ongoing list on your computer or in a notebook of words paired with their synonyms so that you can help build strong variety in your English. For example, word is in dictionary is beautiful and the synonyms is gorgeous, stunning, striking, like that. And 8 is watch films, cartoons, television, television show, YouTube, and video on Instagram about learn English. Hearing and watching characters in films on and TV will help your English skill immensely. It is an entertaining way to pick up on visual clues from the characters, like their facial expression or their tones paired with the words they are saying. 6 is plan a trip to an English-speaking country. Take a trip to a place where English is the primary language. Don't be afraid to start conversation in public place with passerby. And this is an excellent way to gain real experience and start putting your knowledge to the test. Don't worry about making a mistake. The most important thing is to gain experience and try. And the last is set goals. Setting goals and rewards is a fun way to reinforce your learning and to celebrate each achievement you make along the way. New language are always difficult, but with practice, you will be a pro in no time. Just remember to keep trying and don't give up. Okay, that's all about the 10 of tips of learn how to learn English. Thank you.
Well, good and quite interesting explanation from Chatur. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions, let's ask now. And or you still don't understand about the what the speaker saying from the speaker one, second speaker, third speaker into fourth speaker. Let's ask now, and we were waiting.
Can I try it?
Yes.
Sorry, can I try it?
Yes, please.
Okay. I want to ask for the first speaker. So I want to ask Mrs. Rada.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. So so first of all, thank you for the opportunities given for me. My name is Fatayani. So my question is, as your last explanations that although learning English can be challenging and time consuming, we can see that it is also very valuable to learn and can create many opportunities. So can you explain what opportunities do you mean? Thank you.
Uh, that's a good question. So for opportunities, I said for the one, it's one of most widely spoken language, and you get more from traveling from the world. So and you can connect with more people. You know that. So and opens up a new world of literature and pop culture. And also you can feel at home anywhere in the world and everywhere. And the next, a new language leads to a new mindset. And it is the language of business. And also, don't forget knowledge. And you can study at any university in the world if you can learning English. And for the last, learning a language is mentally stimulating. So that's all. Any questions? From Foriani, that's clear for you?
Yes, it is really clear. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yes. You're welcome. Any questions? Oh, from chat. From chat. Moderator, can you read from chat?
Okay.
Anyone?
It is from Wilhelmina. Hello, my name is Made. My name is Wilhelmina Putri. I have a question for speaker. I heard you clearly
Yeah.
say that learning English can really change your life. How can you be sure that being able to speak English will change someone's life? Thank you.
That's question for me. Yes.
Maybe yes.
Yes, Rada speaker. So boost your career.
as the world becomes smaller and interconnected, being able to communicate with people from different countries becomes a really valuable skill. Learning English can really boost your employment opportunities and help you to expand your talents across a worldwide stage. Yeah, like that. So from Wilhelm, that's clear. Anybody else to give me a question more?
Hello, everyone.
No. Maybe no, moderator.
Okay.
Maybe no,
If
Agus.
enough questions. Okay. So now I want to giving the conclusion about the explanation from the speaker one and second speaker. The first is there are several reasons why you should learn English. English is a language of international communication. English is the language of business. Both English can boost your career. English can give your good entertainment. For example, you watching another TV from another what is country. For example, the movie from America using the English language. Yeah, you can watch this movie easily because you are able to understand the English. And from second speaker, how the role of English in the world of work. In the working side, English can make adding more connection for other people. For example, you can connect with another people from Singapore, Australia, or another countries when you're using English language. Get a good job opportunity and also make holidays travel business more easier. Okay, the conclusion from the speaker third and the fourth speaker will be continued by Vicky. Let's go, Vicky.
Okay, Agus, thank you for the time. So now I will give the conclusion about the third speaker and the last speaker. So I will give first the third speaker. What about the material, the importance of learning English, which has been delivered by Andini, can conclude that English is very important because learning English can help us to increase our knowledge of English. And then in today's world, many jobs makes English a mandatory requirement if you want to apply for a job. So therefore, learning English is very important. And the conclusion about the last speaker is early Chatur had takes about tips on how to learn in English, and from this material it can be concluded that English is the most spoken language in the world, and Chatur give 10 tips to learn in English, and also you can try the 10 step to is given by Chatur to learn your English skill. Okay, guys, ladies and gentlemen, so that's the conclusion that we can present it. There if a wrong word in the deliver, I apologize preciously, and the time I return to MC. To Bayu, the time is yours. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for moderator Agus Mahardika and Vicky Nugraha. This is the end of presentation, question and answer session. Thanks to the audience that had participated actively. Ladies and gentlemen, we finally come to the end of today's agenda. Now, let us close the seminar by taking photos together. Please, for all participants to turn on the camera, look at the camera and smile. Okay, ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you so much for all. Those are the agendas we have presented to you all. We hope you learned something. Thank you so much for your attention. See you on the next occasion. Om Santi 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 Om. Have a good day and keep healthy, everyone. See you.
See
See you. Thank you.
See you.